Here is a quick tutorial for you newbies. In this city, no, this country, there are 3 rules. Grow your wealth, grow your status, and grow your influence. But I assumed you already knew that. I mean, you ended up here after that trade you pulled off. Congrats! Now listen up. There are different parts of the game, and they all do different things to help you earn money. First, the trading domino. This is your live stock market, where you can trade stocks from major companies in the game, including companies owned by other players. See that arrow pointing to the top right corner? That's the list area. It allows you to browse companies and the hundreds of players who have listed their companies on the market. Now here's the neat thing. If you manage to buy up another player's company stock, and they were stupid enough to list the majority of their shares, well, it won't look too pretty for them. Or for you if you make the same mistake. But we'll talk about that later. Enough with that. Let's move on to number 2, your legal department. This is where you can really start making a name for yourself. Here, you have contracts, lawsuits, legal memos, and updates on offers. Take a loan agreement, for example. You can form a loan contract with another player, either offering them a loan or asking for one yourself. But look at the right side. See those? They're called fine prints. Other players can place them inside contracts to create legal loopholes. Loopholes that could bind you to an agreement you didn't fully understand. So be careful who you accept contracts from. Number 3, the legal services, or what I like to call game changers. These are legal services you can buy in-game that allow you to do things like stop another player from attacking your HQ, which, yes, we'll talk about later too. Force buy 10% of another player's stock, or just stop them from using the in-game social media. Yeah, you can do that. Which moves me nicely onto number 4. This is where you go to converse with other players, share ideas, share your thoughts on in-game politicians, or promote your favorite party member to gain rewards. And this is important. The more popular you become, the better your odds of growing your influence and your power. I'm talking cyber attacks, smear campaigns against other players, destroying facilities, destroying luxury properties you've spent your money building. But let's keep things lighthearted for now. And that brings us to number 5, your CEO office. This is basically your control hub for the entire game. This is where you go to manage the properties you buy, manage your workforce, hire guards to protect your HQ, travel to the casino, visit the auction house, and most importantly, buy security HQs and place them directly onto the map. Trust me, you're going to need them. Now, your CEO office might be the control hub, but a CEO with nothing to control is just a person in a nice chair. So let's move on to number 6, facilities. This is where you actually start building your business empire. First, you need a facility license. And no, you don't just click a button and magically own a factory. You purchase the right to operate a specific type of facility. Then you find land, hire a builder, buy the materials, negotiate a construction price, and wait for your facility to actually be built. You know, like a real business. Once it's running, you can invest in different areas of the facility: production bays, assembly floors, storage yards, control centers. Upgrade them, hire more workers, increase efficiency, increase output, and hopefully, increase the amount of money entering your bank account. Your facilities can also generate business contracts. Companies will come to you with proposals. You review the job, look at the cost, look at the profit, and decide whether it's worth accepting. Just remember, not every client is going to pay. Welcome to business. You can also order materials from Red Panda Logistics, complete maintenance jobs, and expand your operations across multiple cities. But don't neglect your facility security, because other players can sabotage your operations, steal information, incite your workers, or set the place on fire. Anyway, number 7, land and real estate. Remember that one map I told you about? Land on that map is actually purchasable. You tap a location, check the city, check the price, check what's already built there, and buy a slot. You can build facilities on it, security HQs, real estate, or simply hold the land and wait. Because when thousands of players are all fighting over the same map, good land can become very, very valuable.